Okay, so right now I'm at the Jefferson Elementary School website, but I'm going to minimize the screen. And what we're going to see is that on my desktop, we have a report card folder. And this is where I put the report cards for all of my staff. Um, you may have gotten it in an email and saved it to your folder, but wherever it is, you need to find it. In this case, it's on the desktop. And you'll see that I'm going to be double-clicking this in a moment. I'm going to be using the left-click button. So either on the mouse or on your mouse pad, there's usually a couple click buttons, a left and a right one. I'm going to double-click the left. Now what you'll see is I've actually done a little bit of a few things in here. I've actually made a master copy of something. So let me show you how to do that. So I might take the one that the district sent me or that your principal sent you. I will double click it. And what you would do is you would want to put some things in there that make things easy so you don't have to redo them. So in this case, I'm going to put down the school. I'm going to put down my name. And then I'll put in the year. Now in this case, I'm going to make a master for my students who are English proficient and are not in a special education or have a modified curriculum. So what you'll see is I've put in some common things, and then what I would do is I would click over here to one of the boxes, and I know most people have figured out that some of the standards they have not, or strands they have not covered, so you might want to put in text in there. So I'm just going to, for the example of things, just put an X in certain things. Now, what I want to, the way I'm moving from one to the other so quickly is I am using the tab button. So what you'll notice is I'm going to put some X's in here. Tab. It should not be going down and across. For some reason it did. I don't know why. But what you'll notice is that when I get to a point where I think, okay, I've done a lot of these, and you do need to go over to this side. It doesn't automatically scroll over there. And when we're pushing tab, it moves me, so I don't have to keep on using a cursor. I'm going to put some of these down. So this is standard for all the report cards, so I don't have to redo X's every time. I may have some standard comments that I put in about our curriculum, and you can put that in here. That'd be very useful, so you don't have to retype everything or recopy and paste it. Maybe we have not done music this year. And maybe in PE, all of your kids are doing fine this year. So we would possibly put in 3. Okay. Maybe your class, everybody is really well behaved, and you could put in some behaviors comments here that are common for most of your class, so you don't have to retype everything in. That would make things pretty easy. Now what I would suggest at this point is we are now going to go up here and click File and go to Save As. If we were to click Save, it would give us the option of saving it as the same name. It would actually try and save it as the same name, but I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push Save As, and I'm now going to name this, I am Ben Turner. I have caps lock on, and I'm doing this with one hand. Turner, and I'm going to write Master. Reg. And there's no necessary way to name it, but I always like to make a master of something so that I always leave that as an original, and then I will copy it and make changes to that. So in this case, I'm going to push Save. Now there are different ways to go about saving this so I can do it for different students. One way is to go File, Save As, and I can name this as, say, Mike for Mikey in my class, and mic will then show up in the folder. And let me go back